Feeling frustrated? You have a handful of views or zero, and the same with the subscribers. Try to look at your YouTube channel through the parable of the sower. And if any of you are gardeners and you start your plants from seed, you can relate to this. There are 4 different types of soil. And when we're creating our YouTube channels and posting, we need to look at our audience like these 4 types of soil. And the audience is the soil, your content would be the seed, and watering would be the consistency with which you post. And the parable says the first soil is hard. It's like a path. And when the seed goes onto it, it just bounces off. So that's kind of like people scrolling and just going right by your thumbnail and right by your video or your short. It's like they're not interested. The second soil is one where it lands on good earth, but it doesn't really go in, and the birds come and take it away. So I think of that as getting distracted, like you're scrolling along and you might pause and look for a minute and then you think, oh, not interested, and you keep scrolling. The third soil is one where it lands in some good soil, the seed goes into the soil, it actually takes root, so your viewer has stopped, it's listening, it's watching, and it's interested. It may or may not stay through the whole video, and then it moves on, but it gets distracted. When it doesn't come back to your channel, or it doesn't, when your videos come up again, they're not interested. So it's kind of like the soil where the weeds come in and choke it out, the distraction of other channels, and it's just not landing with them. And then there's the fourth soil where the seed lands, it germinates, it grows, it thrives, it sprouts, and it produces fruit. And that's the viewer that we're looking for. That's the audience we're looking for. And they're out there. But I want you to consider that we just talked about 4 soils. We did a lot of work. Anybody that's done this, trying to get seeds started, it's a lot of work to prep. It's a lot of work you're putting into your videos. You're caring for them. You're babying them. You're watering them. You're watching them. But only one out of those 4 produces fruit. And that's the kind of audience member that comes back and really connects with what you're saying and wants to be wants you to produce more content because you're really making an impact on them. That's the audience member that you can build a community out of. And that's what we're looking for. So I think when we're out there hoping for views, trying all these different things, don't just release your frustration and maybe take a few minutes to go outside and pause and think and look at nature and think, my content is making a difference. I just don't see it yet. And it will. That the audience member you're looking for is one that wants to stay, that's being nurtured and nourished by your content. But it's only 1 out of 4 soils that made it. So I think that would be the best thing to do. That's what I'm doing, is like, it's almost like a test, not a test, but it's going to help you determine, let's put it that way. It'll help you determine who your audience member is. And you'll get feedback too, because you can sometimes, when you're planting seed, you have to adjust, maybe put a little fertilizer, maybe a little less water, maybe a little more. So you'll be making adjustments with your content, but you're looking for that 4th soil, and they're out there and they are looking for you. So just be patient, keep sowing, keep watering, and they will sprout and they will grow and it will produce fruit. I guarantee you it will produce fruit. So just keep focusing on looking for that 4th soil person. All right, I hope this helps. Have a great day.